Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we will be making one of America's most popular soups. You guessed it, chicken noodle soup. So easy to make, but yet so good. Anytime you have a cold or you feel sick, can I bring you some soup? And usually it's going to be chicken noodle soup. So, what you're going to need for this recipe is a 6-quart crock pot. You're going to need 1 to 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, and just trim off the excess fat. 1 large yellow onion diced, 3 large carrots peeled and sliced into coins, 2 ribs of celery sliced, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic minced or 1 teaspoon dried, 1/2 teaspoon dried thyme, 1/2 teaspoon dried rosemary, 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. A bay leaf is optional, I will not be using that. 2 teaspoons of chicken base, and they recommend better than bouillon. So I picked some of this up. I do have some beef, but I didn't have any of the chicken, and this stuff is really good. So you don't have to use it, but it is encouraged, it says here, because this will add a lot of flavor. 8 to 9 cups of chicken broth, 8 ounces of egg noodles, wide or extra wide, and fresh parsley minced for garnish. So that's what you're going to need, and those are all basic ingredients. Nothing fancy, nothing you're going to have to search high and low for to find. So it's really going to be an easy recipe. You can serve it up with your favorite sandwich or just some rolls, a salad, whatever you want. This is such an easy meal to prepare. First, let's go ahead and put our chicken in the bottom of the crock pot. So I have 2 breasts here, which is equivalent to 1.5 pounds. Next it says, top with the onions. That's our 1 large yellow. Then our carrots. Then our 2 ribs of celery. Our 4 cloves of garlic minced or 1 teaspoon dried. Our 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. Our 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary. Our 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. And our 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and if you have a bay leaf. Next it says dollop chicken base over the top, then pour in the chicken broth. So what we're going to do is get a dollop. I'm going to use a tablespoon. I think I had this problem before when I tried opening this up. Oh, there it is. And it's really a thick, pasty consistency. So I'm going to drop that dollop, and you'll want to store that in the fridge then. Then I'm going to go ahead and get my 8 to 9 cups, I'm going to use 9 cups of chicken broth. Because when I reheat this, after we serve it, because Doug and I will have leftovers, you don't want all the noodles to be absorbed and take up all your broth. So I'm going to use 9 cups. Now we're not going to put the noodles in yet. So let's go ahead and we'll mix that around. So you can cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours or on high for 3 to 4. Well, today I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so I'm going to cook it on high for 3, then turn it down and cook it on low for 2. All right, it's about 45 minutes until my soup should be done. So I'm going to go ahead and add about 8 ounces of noodles, which should be about 4 cups. And at this point in time, you want to go ahead and shred your chicken. And then we're going to put the chicken back in too. So just make sure it's on low for about 45 minutes. Okay, that should do it. See you in 45. Mr. Miller has 4 little crescent rolls. Ready to eat?
Let's count them. 1,
2,
3, 4.
Yes.
Very good.
So Douglas is
If we take away 1,
that leaves 3. So Douglas, you try the soup. All right, I'm going to try this. Do you get enough broth?
it's very good.
You like it?
Chicken's good. I'm not sure what spice that is.
It's a couple different spices. Yeah, I think it has a good flavor. See if those carrots are done.
I find it enhances it too if you just hold the crescent roll just right without eating it, but you gotta hold it just right.
Just right. It makes the soup taste better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, if you think it needs a little more salt, a little more pepper, anything like that, you can add it.
It's perfect the way it is.
Perfect. So yeah, it's very easy. Throw it all in the crock pot. Just wait till the last half hour to 45 minutes to throw your noodles in. That way they don't turn into mush. And then you shred your chicken in about the last 45 minutes too, whenever you're adding your noodles. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights, and we hope you have a fabulous week. Don't we, Douglas?
We do.
We do.